What is up, you guys? The Dorcas Knight here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm sure you guys have already seen by the title. We're going to be taking a look at what's inside of this package. So as I've already said, you guys probably already know what's inside here by just looking at the title, but if you guys don't, I'll just spoil it for you. This is the Avengers Endgame Wave 2 Build-A-Figure Hulk of the Marvel Legends series. But yeah, without wasting more time, let's take a look at these figures over here. So let's pull out the first guy. Alright, so we got a pretty decent figure to start. We got Union Jack over here looking pretty cool. I don't know about opening any of these comic book figures, but I'm definitely going to do reviews of all the MCU figures that are going to be inside this wave here. So let's put him to this side for now. Okay, so we get Rock Python over here. Another comic action figure. I've heard from a lot of fans and a lot of people who collect Marvel Legends. This is probably the most disappointing figure in the wave. As I've already said, I'm probably not going to be opening up all the comic book figures, but yeah, stay tuned for all the MCU figures in here. Okay, so here we go. We got one MCU figure. We got Shuri over here from Black Panther, but I'm pretty sure it's actually from Endgame. And you see the Hulk Build-A-Figure piece right there, and there's Shuri at the bottom. So she's not looking that bad in real life over here. So yeah, we're going to be taking a look at her. And let's see what else we get out of here. Oh, okay, so we got another MCU figure. We got War Machine over here. He's looking pretty cool with his mech armor. Kind of looks like a Hulkbuster in a way. And I think this is reminiscent to how he looked at the end of the Avengers movie. Well, I don't think he's the only one who doesn't come with the Hulk Build-A-Figure piece from what I know of. So, anyway, let's take a look at this next figure over here. Okay, so we got Loki. This is probably the coolest comic book figure out of the wave, in my personal opinion, because it's Loki comic book version. I mean, it's awesome. Moving on to the next one. Okay, so we got Marvel's Rescue over here. So Pepper Potts in her Iron Man armor, and I gotta say, this is my most anticipated one of this wave. I really like how this blue is looking already. A little bit of marbling, but overall, I think this one's turned out probably the best out of the rest of them. But that's we're going to be talking about that when I start doing all the videos for them. And then finally we got our last one over here. Got Beta Ray Bill. Not too familiar with this character, but I know that this was probably the star out of the wave in terms of comic figures. Seen as this figure has been a long time. It's been a long time since we've gotten one of these. I mean, I'm not that big into Marvel Legends, but overall, this figure is looking pretty cool in general, and we can also see the two Hulk Build-A-Figure heads over there, which are pretty awesome. But let's put that to the side over there. So I'm going to get rid of this box, and we're going to put all the figures along and then open them up. Alright, so we got all the figures set up over here, and which am I going to open up first? I think I'm going to go with War Machine, just because I feel like he's the best one to start off with, since he doesn't come with the Build-A-Figure piece. The way how you want to open up these Marvel Legends, if you guys are trying to get into them, or you're trying to, or you're going to collect one either way, you're going to want to open it from this side over here, seen as, I'll show you guys in a second, kind of like the slot inside of the, the box. It kind of opens this way, so when you open it that way, it kind of, the figure just slides out. You don't need to pull out this huge thing and then get all your hands dirty and maybe rip the box a little bit, because that's always the worst, right? As you can see, like, this kind of like folds outward, so that way you just pull out the entire figure all together like so. So it's a quick note for you guys out there who are going to get these figures or are just interested. Okay, first initial thoughts. Quite a bulky character, but overall looks absolutely awesome. I mean, whew. Even if this wasn't a MCU character, because I am trying to collect a whole bunch of the MCU characters in order to build like an endgame kind of display. Even if this wasn't a like endgame character, I still would have gotten this guy. This guy's pretty cool looking, but you want to like put all his guns in like so. And in there like that, and yeah, that's War Machine there for you guys. Wow, first initial thoughts. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking figure. Not disappointed whatsoever. I like this guy a whole bunch. Be sure to stay tuned for his review, because I will be doing that very soon. I still have to do the Captain America Endgame, figure with the Thor hammer and shield, and then I have to do the Spider-Man one. So or the Spider-Man from Spider-Man Far From Home. So be sure to stay tuned for those ones and these ones upcoming here. And we will go with, I kind of want to open up Rescue over here, so let's open up her. Let me remind you guys, this is not the full review. This is just an unboxing of the figures. Kind of like to get my first initial thoughts out to you guys, and then that way I can kind of fool around with it a little bit more and tell you guys exactly what my thoughts are after the fact. So I'm just pulling out all of her accessories in here. Yeah, this is already my favorite figure of the wave already. Yeah, I really like how this one turned out. Stick that on her back there. Oh yeah. Yeah, even if this wasn't a Pepper Potts figure and like a figure that I need to collect for my display, like, I mean, yeah, this is already a cool Iron Man looking figure. So already probably the best figure of the wave in my personal opinion. Following that, let's see, I'm gonna go with Shuri next, seeing as she's another MC figure. And here's Shuri. So let's put that over there. So now we've got our next Hulk build-a-figure piece. I'll save it all for the end, seeing as it's kind of like the huge build-up, right? And now let's pull out the first gauntlet over here. And I really like the effect that's already on there. That looks pretty cool. And let's pull out her first hand over here. And let's grab her leg. Let's rip her right out of the packaging. Oh, there we go. Let's just put her other gauntlet on her hand over here. Detailing is on point with this one, but obviously I kind of like the Rescue a little bit more than this one so far. But overall, not a bad looking figure whatsoever. Very nice. I mean, originally I thought, looking at that figure in online images, the head seemed a little bit too cartoon looking, but looking at it more closely in detail, it's looking pretty realistic and pretty reminiscent to the actor inside the films. So, oh, I just noticed this now. She's got a couple of shoelaces. You would think that some Wakandan warrior would have some kind of futuristic looking boots, yet she's just wearing some regular old shoelaces over there. I kind of want to keep the heads to the end, so beta rebuilds. So let's just go in order over here. Let's open up Rock Python. Pull out this Hulk arm over here. I'm not going to pull out Rock Python for obvious reasons, so we're just going to pack him back up in there. And if you guys really want to see any reviews of the comic book figures, just let me know in the comments down below. Next figure over here, Loki. That's already looking quite nice. Wow, that's actually a pretty cool looking Loki figure. You see, the only reason I don't pull these out is the fact that I have nowhere to put them. I only have room for an MCU shelf, and that's about it. I don't really have room for a huge comic book Marvel Legends shelf, so I put these figures to the side for the time being. Now let's get open Union Jack. But this guy's actually not looking too bad whatsoever. I like the look of him. So we got this Hulk build-a-figure piece. Now we've got one more to go. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to be taking a look at Beta Ray Bill. Everyone has absolutely loved this figure, absolutely anticipated it, and I mean, he's already looking like a pretty cool figure, to be honest. I might do, if I am going to do a comic book figure review at this wave, it would probably be this one, if you guys want to hear my ranking. His Hulk build-a-figure pieces over here. In this case, we have the heads. So pull them out. Oh my god. You definitely need the strength of Hulk to get these out.
Language!
Alright, so now we got all the build-a-figure pieces to the Hulk. Alright, I'm going to get all these figures set up into another position, and then we're going to put the Hulk all together. Alright, so we got all the MCU figures set up, and we're going to be building Hulk now. So we got the chest piece over here. So let's start off with his leg by just attaching that on there. Like so. Oh, we got the first leg on there. And let's put on the second leg. Yeah, definitely need the Might of Hulk for this guy. Oh my god, that was horrible. And let's put on this arm over here. Goes on there pretty nicely, actually. So That's good. And then let's put on the second arm. Goes on there like so. Here we got a complete body right there. Already looking pretty nice. And what head am I going to choose? I mean, this one has a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this, but I don't know what they're doing over there at Hasbro, but it's all kinds of like, I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing it's extra plastic, extra paint. It's something, but I don't really like the look of it, to be honest. So I'll put on this smiling face for the time being. Let's just stick that on right there. And whoa, he's actually looking a lot better than I expected him to look. Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking Hulk right there. I mean, to be honest too, I was kind of thinking about it because if you saw Diamond, I think they were called Diamond Select, they released an image of the Hulk inside of his, I think was his like suit that he uses in Infinity War, Endgame, and I don't know, I like the look of the suit, but to be honest, this is probably the definitive look of Hulk in the MCU, seen as he's really known to have this look, not really the jumpsuit or pajama look that we've seen him have inside of Endgame. So, in all honesty, I am happy to have gotten this figure over here, but yeah, I mean, that head sculpt, I gotta say, that head sculpt is really, like, holy man. I don't know what they're doing there over at Hasbro, but that looks absolutely fantastic. Looks very real. It's actually scary how realistic it looks. Oh my, I'm going to be seeing that in my nightmares now. So here are all 4 of the MCU figures inside this wave standing all together. And I got to say, I'm liking how this is turning out so far. I think that compared to the Thanos Build-A-Figure wave, and compared to all the figures that we've gotten out of there, this is already a huge step up to there. I'm really liking how these Hulk head sculpts over here are looking. They were looking very realistic, and I'm very excited to do a review on it. So, yeah, with what I've already said earlier, as a disclaimer, these aren't the official reviews of the figures. I will be doing reviews for each one of them, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for that. In terms of kind of like ranking the figures as a first opinion kind of way, I'd probably say at the bottom, I'd probably go with Shuri, and that's just me. I don't know, I feel like she could have used a little bit more detail in there. And then probably up from that is probably War Machine over here. And then probably up from that is Rescue, because I'm really liking how the blue is looking on her. And then finally, the big green Hulk. Without further ado, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your support on my videos. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, be sure to leave a like rating, and be sure to comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this, these figures, and tell me my video, and give me any constructive feedback whatsoever. It can really... With that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and always remember, Hulk out! Back to me. Shazam!